I'm Sarah Forgani with KENS 5 News Now. A San Antonio ISD employee is the latest victim of revenge porn, and now she's also out of a job. An arrest document reveals intimate images of two adults were emailed to a school employee's workplace as payback. According to the affidavit, the victim called police August 16th to report her ex-boyfriend, Rodolfo Fernandez Jr. Investigators say he sent an email with 3 nude images of her to SAISD officials. The woman told police Fernandez had threatened to send pictures after she ended the relationship, and she was later called into SAISD headquarters and told to resign or face termination. Fernandez was arrested and now faces charges of felony punishable by up to 2 years in jail, and fines can go up to $10,000. Also, new information about the parents who were kidnapped from their home in front of their children earlier this week. An arrest affidavit says a female victim was snatched out of the shower and her husband pushed to the floor at gunpoint. When officers arrived to the Southside home, they say they found 5 children there and the parents had been abducted. Investigators now believe the two may have been snatched over a large sum of money that their older daughter had. An arrest warrant says she took the money and went to Mexico. Investigators searched for the mom and dad until they were led to a home off Penrose Boulevard, and when officers arrived, they say people started coming out of the home. 40-year-old Felipe Valdez and 29-year-old Javier Martinez were arrested on a charge of aggravated kidnapping. Police are still searching for a third suspect. Police have cracked a murder case after a year-long search, and they say they have the alleged murderer in custody. 24-year-old Jaime Garza is now charged with killing 28-year-old Luis Flores. Police say this happened July of 2022 off South Flores and Beatrice on the south side. Surveillance video showed a struggle at the victim's truck before Garza fired his gun, then drove off in the victim's vehicle, leaving him there to die. Police arrested Garza on Wednesday. New sketches are shedding light on a skull discovered last year. Now the Bexar County Sheriff's Office needs your help identifying this woman. The skull was found off Cerro Medina near Loop 1604 in West Bexar County. Sheriff Salazar said his office had been working with the University of North Texas and a sketch artist from DPS. He said deputies searched that area for any more remains but did not find any.
Does not appear to have ever been buried and exhumed, but so we believe that where it was placed is where we eventually found it.
The sheriff says he will also be working with San Antonio police and surrounding agencies to check their missing persons cases. If you know anything about who this woman could be, give the Bexar County Sheriff's Office a call. In light of the increased violence towards police, Congressman Tony Gonzalez will join the San Antonio Police Officers Association today to address this troubling trend. Gonzalez will unveil his new legislation aimed at protecting law enforcement in the line of duty. Under the COPS Act, stricter penalties will be imposed on criminals convicted of assaulting law enforcement with a deadly weapon. Plans are also in the works for a meeting between city and county leadership to talk about ways to try and prevent those attacks on police. SCPD Chief William McManus and Bexar County District Attorney Joe Gonzalez lately have traded jabs on who is to blame. Now, in all of these recent shootings, the suspects were repeat criminal offenders. The county judge and the San Antonio Mayor Ron Nuremberg announced the meeting will include the police chief and the DA to discuss this issue. No date has been set, and we still don't know if this will be in a public forum. Also today, Senator Ted Cruz is in town to push for direct flights to our nation's capital. San Antonio is the largest market without a direct flight to Washington, D.C. In July, the mayor and Chamber of Commerce asked Senator Cruz to help change things, saying there is a demand for the route thanks to our military, cybersecurity, and business sectors. Current rules, though, prevent the expansion from happening. So in a press conference today, Senator Cruz will once again highlight the need for Congress to authorize additional direct flights to Ronald Reagan National Airport in an attempt to lower costs for consumers. Apple is urging all of you iPhone and iPad users to update your operating systems immediately. The company issued an update that fixes what they say is a vulnerability that hackers may already be exploiting. This was discovered by the Citizen Lab at the University of Toronto. As for your Friday forecast, we want to check in with meteorologist Bob Morales.
All right, it's going to be a hot one, Sarah. High today, 105. Excessive heat warnings in effect from noon until 7. And the heat index today, about 106, so pretty close to the same as the temperature. If you're going out to one of the area high school football games, it's still going to be hot at kickoff, 102.
That's KINS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Fergani.